Hi there, everybody, and welcome back to another video where I'm going to be showing you a game which was published by the Grandmaster, English Grandmaster, Richard Pask, recently in a practice game he had with Kingsrow. So, without further ado, we'll move into this, and following that game, I'll show you another fantastic game where there is a blocking tactic used to follow up on the videos I've been doing on blocking. So here we go. So Richard is playing white here against Kingsrow, and this opening is called Defiance, for those who don't know. So Kingsrow plays 8-11, 5-9 could have been played at this point, or even 6-9, which goes into different positions which can come up from various openings. Richard takes a 2-4-2, as we call it, and this is all pretty much standard play. So 10-15, and this is actually not forcing but encouraging white to take the 2-4-2 again. This has been played many times. It's a well-known position. 12-16, 32-27, and now an interesting move which has been tried in the past as well, which is 2-6. So 18-15 can be played here, exchange 1-for-1, or 18-14 as played in the game. You definitely should not play 27-23 with the idea of hanging on to these pieces here. We'll have a look at this in a moment. So Richard plays 18-14. Black comes up, we exchange off. 11-15, 21-17, 3-7, 20-16, 1-5, 13-9. And then the nice 13-9 move is actually going to get Richard to draw. We pick up the man by 15-11, not 15-10, because in that case 5-9 would remain a man ahead for black. So coming back to this 2-6 move, which is quite interesting. So instead of doing 18-14 or 18-15 to a draw, actually 27-23 would not be a very good idea because it's 6-9. 21-17, 9-13, 17-14, 13-17, and the idea is we're going to try and get in behind black here. 14-9 or 14-10, 14-9, let's see, 17-22 here. And then, yeah, we could come here. 26-31, 23-18, 31-27. Now we could go 18-14, but the bridge, these two men here, are actually forcing white to have a man on this square 10 so that he can pass the single man through to be kinged. And a lot of the time, not all the time, but majority of the time, this man is a liability for the man who is actually going into what we call the bridge. That is to say, two men on 1 and 3 or 30 and 32 with an opposing man on 10 or 23. So basically this would be a winning position. I can run through one little variation if we like. We could do this 23-18, 14-9, 16-19. Then if it goes here, we attack, so 30-25, 19-24, 25-21, 24-27, and then we go on. And yeah, that's it. So that was a nice wee move there by the Kingsrow, and Richard found a nice little sacrifice to get himself out and into a drawn variation without any hassle. Richard Pask, if you're looking to improve your game, you really need to know one thing. There are lots of books out there. but Richard Pask has written numerous books over the past 30, 40 years. And the utility of these books is immense when it comes to cross-referencing. That is to say, he has written books on openings, all of the best moves on the openings. He's written books on the mid-game tactics and end-game ideas and key themes, and also transpositions and mid-game landings. And all of these positions in the end game are referenced to in the openings on the mid games, and likewise all of the mid games are making reference to the openings or positions leading to the end game. So they really are very concise and to the point, and you don't have to run around your library looking for this line or that line or this position or that position. Everything is cross-referenced in his books. So if you don't want to waste any time and you want to become the champion, then only one suggestion: use Richard's books. They're fantastic. They really will help you, and they will save you a lot of time. So I just wanted to come back to another one, which another game, which will follow up on the block ideas that I was showing you. And this is really a fantastic blocking idea which came up in actual play between a player in the last 2 centuries ago, not the last century, 2 centuries ago, a guy called Moyer and a great Scottish champion, James Ferrie. And just let me look at this position here, this game. Here we go. So we have it. So Ferrie was white, and this game is called the double corner. Yeah. So 9-14, 24-19. It looks a little bit like the game we had earlier. Only 8-11 was played, not 5-9, and the 27 is 24. Positions are relatively similar. Let me see. Research. Okay, here we go. So 9-14, 24-19, double corner. 8-11. This is not the ideal move that should be played here. This is already starting to look a bit dodgy. 3-7. He's coming in here, really getting into the heart of Black's formation. There's really not a lot of things that not a lot of variations that Black can take. So he pitches, and he comes up with the idea of picking up the man on 19. There we go. And now we're into a 2-for-2 where White has managed to break through. Black is hoping to break through, but he's going to break through, but he's going to get broken in the end anyway. So what we have to do here is play 32-28, otherwise he would come in here and man off. 6-1, 13-9. So if he comes here, 19-24 to exchange, this man on 10 is just going to be lost. Sorry, 15-18, the man is going to be lost. Now we start chasing the men up the board, and we have a hold on this formation here with the king. So he goes in for the king, and so does White. Now the idea is to come in and get a second king. And maybe he's comfortable with this idea, but it's not going to work because of this. And Black's game over. So that was how James Ferrie beat James Moyer, just a blocking position to follow up on the last blocking positions I showed you. Feel free to drop me an email or any questions regarding those two games, if you have any. Don't forget to put a thumbs up, and if you want to support the channel, please go use the link for the PayPal use the PayPal link to support the channel. And see you again shortly. Thank you and bye.